Hey bro, if you're feeling worthless and playing video games, deep down you know it's not right. Perhaps you've tried to do other stuff to try to make up for your addiction. So maybe you've tried to use it as a reward for doing something else. I know because I eventually used video games as a reward for completing tasks. And I finally got off video games when someone told me that they hate me for playing video games. So, I hate you for playing video games because you're just wasting your time. You're not doing anything productive. Once you're out of the virtual world, and just say you walked away, you left your computer for 1 year, you've just literally lost the time. I mean, that's not the best example, but it's the virtual world and the real world. They're just not connected at all. So there's the progress you make in the video game stays in the video game. It doesn't come into the real world. So it's literally just a waste of time. It's completely worthless. And sure, you might say you might need them to relax or help you wind down at the end of the day, but that hyperstimulation, the bullshit that happens in your head when you're playing video games isn't going to help you relax. It doesn't actually help you relax. You might think it does, but you're just constantly thinking about it and you got no time to fill your head with the shit that actually matters. So it's just literally a fucking waste of time and space in your brain. I mean, if you're actually making money from it, then fine, but the chances are if you're watching this video, you're not. I hate you for playing video games because they make you socially awkward. So I was playing video games, probably 12 hours every day, for weeks. And whenever this was before I was doing cardio, because I found cardio actually made me a lot better at social interactions. But I feel like out of half the social intelligence points, people would just talk to me and I wouldn't know what to say. I would just be, that saying, it's like talking to a brick wall. I was the brick wall. I hate you for playing video games because it's making you weak. You need to become a real man. I know it sounds cringe, but do you think you're going to 100% be there for your family when they really need you? You might be there, but your brain is still thinking about video games, I mean, maybe if you're mum's dying, you probably would be 100% present, something like that. But most of the time, I mean, from my experience, you're not actually 100% present with people, especially your family, the people that need you. And if you have kids, you're not going to be there, to be the best. I mean, this is something I have to work on, but you're not going to be 100% giving them the best life and raising them up in the right way possible. So that's why you need to get off this shit. I hate you for playing video games because you're a fucking loser. Just record yourself, honestly. Just literally put the camera next to your computer, record yourself, and don't even try not to notice it's there. Just literally just record yourself and forget it's there. And do you think you look like a winner when you're recording yourself? Look, I'm on your side, bro. I probably wasted over 50,000 hours, and I don't want that shit to happen to you. It's a big part of your life. I mean, 50,000 hours, if you even put half of that or a fifth of that into learning a language, reading books, making a business, you'd really get to that success level that you've really wanted to achieve in life. You feel more fulfilled, you'd be happier, maybe you'd have a better life, you wouldn't make mistakes as much because you'd be more present with what's going on in your life. You're actually leveling up in real life instead of the virtual world, which doesn't count for the real world. So it's let's tell these evil corporations honestly to get fucked with their addictive video games and their loot boxes and just the design they put into, there's some really smart people out there and they design the games so you just keep coming back to them. So super addictive stuff. It's compare video games to a drug and there's really not much difference. I mean, sure, it's probably not going to completely fuck your life up, but you know, the fundamentals, in like the shallow sense, are still there with the comparison of drugs and video games. So join me and level up in real life. And it's really not that hard, especially when you do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. So if you like, you can check out my brief life guide. I'll link it down in the description. I know it needs some work, so just let me know in the comments what you think, and I hope you like the video, and sub if you think this is helpful content. Cheers, bro.